want that power over these nations. Yeah!
Waking up Israel. Okay, what's that all about?
Because we're out here to tell our people, more than likely, you're in Israel. You just have to be woken up, called to bethink yourself. Now, in the scriptures, it says we're prophesied to start waking up in these last days, as to our true identity and coming back to what we're supposed to be doing under the Most High. Because we fail to keep the commandments and do what we're supposed to do. We failed to do that. That's how we ended up over here. That's how we ended up being dispersed all over the globe, because we failed to do what the Most High has taught us, commanded us to do. And through all these different captivities. But this particular captivity, we actually lost and put to sleep as to lost our identity and not knowing who we are. This is the only time that has happened to us. We've been through captivity after captivity, but this one is when we lost our identity and was put to sleep and went through these punishments without knowing who we were. So now in the last days, we're gonna have to wake back up, come back to keeping the commandments, and then the end shall come. And that's the reason why you're seeing a lot of these calamities and wars and things progressing, and things are getting worse and worse as time goes on, because we're waking up. This truth is going all the way around the world, and the end is preparing to come. And the Most High not going to bring destruction to the whole world until his people has a chance to wake up. So you waking up is going to speed that day up. Now, whether you accept this truth or not, you waking up is going to speed that time up. For the end, destruction is going to come to this world, bro. So here we are, waking our people up just like the scripture said, just like we prophesied to do in these last days. You noticing something on that sign that really got your attention, brother? Or something you want to touch on? Or is that something that speaks to you right there?
No, I was noticing some of the celebrities you guys got in here.
Oh yeah, that's just up there because those are the most notable people that recognize, and it's like put in our face, and more in social media and mainstream media, entertainment sector, movies, television, commercials. It's put it in our face more and more as time has gone on. It wasn't promoted to us to this degree, but as now we see it's promoted to us in billboards, commercials, every aspect, in life is always promoted to us. See, this is evil according to the Most High. This is hatred for our people and loving our oppressors when we do that according to the Most High. We commanded not to do that because that is actually hatred for our race of people. And the Most High goes into that, explains that is hatred for our people. So we commanded to not to do that. We was told not to give our daughters to their sons, nor take their daughters for ourselves. So these are the things that we encourage to do, that's putting curses and keeping sins and curses on our people, to where we be ruled over by our oppressors.
What's this one all about?
He's going to bring out a precept right fast, and we're going to jump right into that in 1 second, brother.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Envy thou not the oppressor. See, when we want to marry our oppressors or follow their doctrine, follow their religions and things like that, when our sisters straighten their hair out or bleach their skin, when our brothers bleach their skin, do everything they can to try to stop or separate ourselves from who we are actually envying those who hate us, and envying those who hate our God. We're actually hating ourselves too. That's a form of self-hatred, and we would be hating our God because he made us to look like him. And when we try to change our appearance to be like the other nations, then we don't want to be what he commanded us to be, because we were made in his image. We should be thankful for that. So we don't want to envy our oppressors in nothing we do or in none of our ways. Now, when you was asking about this right here, this is going into the northern kingdom, brother. The northern kingdom, they are Israelites as well, and you can see in a lot of their attire that they are wearing the fringes. You see right here on our clothing, on our garments right here. These are the fringes that we are commanded to wear. And the northern kingdom, they had already came over here, and they was keeping a lot of aspects of what we was commanded in our homeland of Israel. Okay, so there are people.
Are these Native American?
Yes, sir.
Right here?
Those are supposed to, yes, sir. Those are the indigenous.
Yeah, the real people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
So those are the fringes and the things that they wear, and this goes back into our heritage. They were still retaining a lot of what we was taught in our homeland before they came over here, and they were still doing a lot of what we was commanded to do. That's what that goes into, brother. Fringes.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 37. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the border a ribbon of blue.
Now this one we was coming out of Egypt. When Moses led us out of Egypt, Moses was a so-called black man. All right, we're the same people. Moses of the tribe of Levi. Okay, so Moses was getting the understanding of the word of God to relay that to us. And whatever the Most High God told Moses, Moses told us. So this is a command from the Most High God to wear fringes on the borders of our garments. Because the Most High gave us more than 10 commandments, bro. He gave us command after command after command. He just spoke the first 10. And Moses went and got the rest of them later on. When he came back, he found us cutting up, acting up. But he went to get more commandments. All right. So and through our journey, when we was wandering for those 40 years in the wilderness, we was getting commands, steadily getting more commands as time went on. It wasn't just 10 commandments. Though. We were giving commandments on who to marry. We were getting commandments on how to dress. We were getting commandments on what to eat. We were getting commandments on not following the traditions of other peoples. We give a lot of commands. We get given commands not to get tattoos, print marks upon our bodies and stuff. Those are more commands we was given. We was given lots of commands.
That's annoying, ain't it?
See, our people hasn't been taught. See, we had to wake up. This is the waking up phase. All right. So once we wake up, then our people have the opportunity to repent from those things, turn from that, and we have a better chance of getting into the kingdom. See? But if our people hadn't been taught, that's the reason why we had to come out here and teach let our people know who they are, so that they can take these commands serious. Because before I knew we was Israelites, I looked at a lot of this stuff and I didn't really take it too serious, because I didn't know that it applied to me. Like it was talking directly to us. If you know that this is talking directly to you, specifically to our people, then we'll take these commands more serious. What you got, bro?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee.
See, that's what we get when we keep the commandments of the Most High. When we get away from white supremacy of the religion of Christianity, that's a religion of black on black violence. So we get away from those things, because that's not what we was taught or commanded from the Most High God to do. We was taught and commanded to do what we out here talking to you about. Once we came into captivity and our identity was stripped from us, and we was given Christianity, which is nothing but white supremacy and breaking God's commands. And that's what got us destroyed to the point to where we at now. And we coming out of it now. You know, have you ever heard about us being Israelite? Have you ever heard that before, bro?
Yeah, my son had followed you guys for a while.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
See, now, as a few years ago, it would have been, but what you're saying now is more and more prevalent. Pretty much all of our people have heard of this, whether they know much about it or not. Most of our people have heard that what it is. A few years ago, it would have been rare, okay, for somebody to say that they've heard this. Mostly everybody a few years ago said they hadn't heard this, but now most of our people saying that they had. Most of our people say that they had. So that's the shift that's happening. And the more of our people that get this understanding, this thing gonna start speeding up. The world events, the catastrophes, the destruction that's coming upon these other nations, all of these things are speeding up. The curses that's going to be put on the other nations, all of these things are happening more and more before our eyes. See, so we're getting to the point to where we're preparing for the end to come, for a whole lot of catastrophic things to happen. I don't really suspect this world to last for too many more years, brothers. Things are happening, and things are deteriorating so fast. People are getting more wicked. You just can't continue like this. The depravity of our people is reaching such heights. How much longer can this continue? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doubling and multiplying. It just can't keep on like this. So we know that the end is coming.
And when you speak of the end, you talk about what is that?
We talking about the destruction of this country, the rulership, the leadership.
The leadership.
We're talking about the country itself.
So the end of this leadership.
Right.
And then the beginning of what the Bible talks about,
right.
New leadership.
Right. Yes, sir.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days shall be shortened, there shall be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Remember how when we were growing up, man, the time seemed like a year seemed like it lasted a long time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Man,
It's like the older you get, the faster time goes.
Well, see, that's what it's talking about. See, the Most High speeding time up for the elect's sake, so that we ain't got to suffer through all of this calamity. It's speeding up. This end coming faster. Each year's going back quicker and quicker, so that end can come on and come. Because when we were younger, you know what I'm saying, a year seemed like it lasted 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my birthday gonna be here, right? When you're a kid. It seemed like it was forever.
Forever, man. But these things, the time is speeding up for the elect's sake. That's what the Most High saying. It's speeding. It's not just our imagination like it seems like it's speeding up. It's speeding up for real, So we don't really understand how, but it is. See, I know it is for me. You know what I mean?
I know it is for me.
Yes,
Every time I have a birthday, it's like, didn't I just have a birthday last month? I got one again? Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's like just speeding up.
You're not the only one that said that, brother. Lots of people are saying that. And it's just,
that's real.
People never said that 30 years, 40 years. People weren't saying that then. 50 years ago, people weren't saying that. But everybody's saying it now, brother. It's not just by chance that everybody's saying the same thing. People are experiencing this in real life. See, these are the signs, brother, letting us know that the end is shortly coming. It won't be too much more longer, brother. There's lots of signs to let us know that. We can't continue to ignore this thing, thinking that, well, we just can't keep, it's just an everyday thing. This is normal stuff. This is not normal, man. This is something that's going on. And we just have to be aware and pay attention to these signs. It's leading to something, brother. It's leading to this end coming, the destruction of this world system. This devil who running this world, his kingdom, his rulership is coming to an end, brother.
Can't come fast enough.
But see, we don't want it to happen. We don't want to be caught out there, not keeping the commandments of the Most High. We don't want to be caught out there unprepared for what's going to happen. You want to be already built up, edified and strengthened up, and with brethren who can help, get you through the time that we finna be facing, brother. Either you go join in with this society so you can be, try to be comfortable, or you're gonna go through affliction, knowing that you're not part of this world. Which one are you gonna choose? You're gonna choose to be comfortable and go down in flames with this society, or you're gonna separate yourself from this world, so that you don't partake in her plagues, bro. We over here separating, we're trying to call our people to bid our people to come over here and separate with us, but we know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Don't be caught out there in this
So
world.
what do y'all do when y'all say separate?
Well, what we doing is we separating our mind.
You're just talking about knowledge-wise.
No, we separating now. We're gonna act. We're separating from this society. We're not gonna participate in everything that's gonna be going on. A lot of people say it's gonna be a mark. The mark of the beast. It's gonna be. We're not gonna participate in what's going on in the society so that we can continue to live and get paid and make and buy and sell. It's gonna be some things that are gonna happen that we're gonna have to remove. It's just like when Moses went into the wilderness for those 40 years to bring the children of Israel out of captivity and bondage. All right, we're in Egypt now.
That's right.
And we're gonna have to remove ourselves from this society again. Yes, sir.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 16. Excuse me, chapter 6 and verse 16. And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Verse 17. Wherefore, come out from among them, and be ye separate, said the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
See, we're separating, we're preparing for what's to come. We're separating ourselves mentally from the society. We ain't keeping these so-called holidays. We're not celebrating these different pagan celebrations. We're not participating in it. We're not participating in this political system. We ain't trying to worry about who's gonna get the Senate seat and all this kind of stuff. We ain't concerned ourselves with none of that kind of stuff. Because then we're trying to continue to be a part of this society. We want to be in this. We're not trying to be in this world. All right, we are in this world, but we ain't of this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're not trying to gather and participate and be part of this and say this is our country and all this kind of shit. We want our kingdom to come so that we can be in rulership. Right now we're not in rulership. We are being ruled over by those who are oppressing us, brother. So we don't want to. What we want is for their kingdom to be destroyed, to come down, and ours to come up. But we're not going to get there trying to help bolster and strengthen and hold up and prop up this kingdom.
Pick it up.
We go separate from this. See, this by us being over here, this giving this place strength. By us being over here, they've been blessed by us. But when we withdraw from them, okay, what we've been propping up is not. It's gonna fall now because we're coming out of this and we're gonna prop ourselves up. So this kingdom gonna fall. Without us, this kingdom will fall. Yes, sir.
The book of First John chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
That's the world of our oppressors. That's the world of this captivity. That's the world of not fearing the Most High and keeping His commands, because that's what society is doing, and we want to participate in society. That's that world. We don't love that world. As far as this actual world goes, physically, this world was made for our sakes. Okay, but we have failed to be obedient to the Most High. We fell out of rulership. We got to go back to being obedient to the Most High so that we can go back in control of this world. It's just that the rulership and the kingdoms of our enemies, and those things got to come down, brother. And when those things are coming down, whether we like it or not. A lot of our people want to be joined into society. They're going to go down with this place. It's just like when Noah was building that ark. You know what I'm saying? Those people who was mocking and laughing, well, they had to die. They died with their enemies. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want that to happen. So we want to come out of this world, come out of this society, this mind frame, everything that this place put value on. It's putting value on destroying our people, destroying us. Everything's about us, brother. Everything. They put value on everything that's going to keep us destroyed. All kind of sins. They value those things. They put like birthday celebrations and Mother's Day and Father's Day and all this. Valentine. They put a whole lot of value on Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving and New Year's and 4th of July and all these different things. Most High, he will take no pleasure in these celebrations. The Most High is very jealous. His people down here participate in all this stuff and they thinking not one thought about him. We are angering the Most High. So he waking up a remnant. He making sure everybody get a chance to hear this, but he gonna bring back a remnant, and that remnant is enough. He gonna be satisfied with that remnant.
Wow.
Most of the folks gonna stay in what they doing, but he just hoping for a remnant, just a small, just a few of his people, and boom, they ain't gonna come. This destruction finna happen. What's up?
Verse 16. 1 John chapter 2 and verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Of the world, the lust of these pride of life, the lust of all of these things. You know what else other lust there is, brother? Lust of eating that pork. Lust of celebrating that birthday. Lust of celebrating that anniversary.
You know?
Lust of, making it, celebrating all of these different different things that we came up with and gonna follow and put a lot of value on. The lust of that. The lust of saying, well, I got this degree and I'm a CEO, and I got a BA and MBA and a D, and the lust of that. The lust of saying, well, I'm in a fraternity or a sorority. The lust of that. All of these things are vanity, and the Most High is very jealous of these things because we put so much value on all of these worldly, satanic things. We put so much value on that, and we forget totally about the Most High. The Most High hate all that stuff, man. A lot of that stuff goes off into Satanism. Most of all of our people are Satanists and don't even realize.
That's right.
So we put a lot of value and lust on all this satanic behavior, demonic behavior, and we forget completely about who we are, where we come from, what we commanded to do. And we basically turn our back on the Most High. So the Most High is perturbed at us, bruh. We want to smoke cigarettes, we want to get high, smoke all kind of other dope, shoot stuff up. We want to make holes out of our sisters, listen to all the kind of filthy music that's telling us to be despicable and disgusting, use all kind of foul language in front of your parents, you know what I'm saying? Just say all kind of nasty things in front of your elders. I bet when you was a little boy growing up, or even a young brother in his 20s, you ain't use all kind of bad language around somebody your age now. You washed your mouth, didn't you? I don't care how bad and tough you was, you washed your mouth. I don't care how bad and tough the baddest dude in the community was. He seen somebody in their 60s, 70s, he washed his mouth. I don't care how tough he was. But now you walk down the street and people don't show you the same respect that you show. The place getting nastier and nastier and nastier, bro.
True.
You know it, right? And you wonder, you wouldn't have did that when you seen somebody walk. But they don't care about these things. They got the lust of that. It's all kind of lust, all kind of demonic spirits, all kind of satanic ways.
Wow.
Christianity give our people satanic ways, brother. Islam give our people satanic ways. Following these other religions, all this stuff give our people satanic ways. The people who done the worst to you was Christians. Every time somebody lied on you or stole something from you, brother, those were Christians. Those were the other. They might have been our people, but they were following demonic religion. So those are lusts. All these different things are lusts. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna come out of all. We're gonna separate ourselves from all of these different things, bro. Because those things keep curses on our people. And as long as our people got these curses on us, our enemies can rule over us, and we're propping up their kingdom.
Right.
This is what propping up this kingdom.
Right.
This kingdom is a demonic kingdom. If you look at how Washington was laid out, like Washington D.C. and all that, the Capitol and all that, it was laid out with satanic rituals and demonic worship and Satanism and shit.
That's right.
And we over here thinking, pledge allegiance to the flag. Man, that's idolatry.
That's right.
Going to the military and not thinking twice about pledging and the oath and all this kind of shit. We don't supposed to do that, brother. We don't supposed to vote our enemies over us. We don't supposed to do that. We commanded not to. We're supposed to put one amongst our brethren, supposed to put over a leader over us.
That's right.
But we don't know these things because we wasn't taught these things.
Right.
But now we waking up.
Right.
We ain't gonna make all these mistakes no more. We don't have to live and learn. You got to live and learn. That's a lie. You can teach and those mistakes ain't got to be made. They don't. That's the lie they tell us. So we coming back to this understanding of the truth of the knowledge of Scripture, bro. We gonna come back doing what the Most High said, dude. This kingdom gonna get weaker and weaker and weaker.
Appreciate it.
It's a
The book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that it is now high time to awake out of sleep.
to do what out of sleep?
To awake out of sleep.
That's what we're called. The awakening of Israel. There you go, bro.
It is now high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
See that? And that's what we do. That's what happens when we awake out of sleep. We bring our salvation is coming nearer and nearer when we wake out of sleep. It's high time to do that.
That's a task, though.
It's an easy task.
It's a task.
It's a strong delusion on our people. This demonic spirit is strong.
I mean, the reality of since we've been here is survival. We've been trying to survive since we've been here.
We've been
from day one when they stole us from over there over here.
See,
We've been in survival mode.
Yes, sir.
We're still in survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
The things that y'all talk about and what we need to do or whatever. You know, I understand exactly what you're talking about. Majority of the people, like you said, we all in survival mode, trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to deal with this system and make it within the system. You know what I'm saying? Either there was like you said, evil system, bad system or whatever, but I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got to figure this out here and now.
Well, see,
that's what everybody's trying to do. You know, I mean, good, bad, other. I'm just saying, everybody's in survival mode.
Well, our job is to just alert you.
Right, right.
We don't expect you to just immediately, as soon as you hear this, just, we want you to, but we don't really expect you to just come over here with us and just start bringing this up. No, we want to tell it to you, and hopefully, prayerfully, you know what I'm saying, mercifully, the Most High give you a time to get strengthened up to where you can come over here with us and learn with us. You know what I'm saying? And drawn in. But we know it takes a little time.
Oh,
but our job is to tell you. You know what I'm saying? We just want to make sure we do our job to make sure our people know. And then it's going to be up to that person. We heard it and we decided, well, this is the best thing to do to get these curses off of us. If breaking the commandments put curses on us, then how we gonna get the curses off of us? By obeying the commandments. So when the church say the commandments, the laws is done away with, the churches is saying, don't do nothing to get the curses off and keep them curses on you. Because the law is what's breaking the law is what put the curses on us to begin with. Breaking the law. That's what got us over here. That's why we over here now. By breaking the law. So when they say the commandments is done away with, they saying don't do nothing to get out from under them curses.
You know? You said something, we broke the law to get here.
Yes, sir.
But you're talking way back when, Moses, back in that day, right? Is that what you're talking about now? Back in the day, and so a curse was put on the people?
Well, what I'm saying is, this is the last captivity. We went in captivity under every nation. Captivity after captivity after captivity after captivity after captivity. This is the last captivity. This one we in now, last 400 years. This is the last one. Okay? Every time we went into captivity because we failed to be obedient. This captivity was we come over here and lose our identity and serve this sentence. This is the last one. There's not gonna be no more after this one. This is the last one. It was after one, after another, after the, and it just kept going, brother. Now here we are in this one. This is the last one. This is the one we had to wake up from. We know come back to our identity from. So here we are. And this is how we got over here now from the continued failing of being obedient. The continued failure.